Low budget horror movies are a minefield. You're never quite sure what you're going to get into. I'm always willing to give them a go because, you know what, sometimes you just find a diamond in the rough. Dogged was a movie that began life as a short film. It was acclaimed, it did very well, and on the back of that, the director and producers created a Kickstarter that meant they raised enough money to make a feature film out of that premise. And it is a movie that has grand ideas, if unable to really follow up with the execution. The basic story is all about Sam, who returns home to a tidal island where he grew up to attend a funeral, when he starts to notice that things are a little bit odd. Things aren't really the way they used to be. There seems to be lots of secrets, lots of looks, lots of people acting oddly in this small community, and a definite question mark over his friend's death. And that's probably about all I want to tell you. There is various subplots going on in this, and one of the things that kind of caught me off guard almost immediately was the wealth of characters. This has a lot of people in it, a lot of players, a lot of moving parts, and lots of dynamics that go with that. You have a priest and his family, you have the family of Sam, you have relatives, you have community members that he bumps into that he knows, lots of peoples, and it creates this sort of large idea of a big canvas but a small community. You kind of feel like everybody knows everybody here, they all know everybody's business, and they seem to know something that Sam doesn't. And as Sam asks questions and seems to get into trouble and seems to be branded as an outsider because he went away to university rather than staying on the island, he's not one of them anymore. He seems to be a little bit persecuted by this haunting figure, this figure with a large animal head. It's kind of like a costume, like a large bunny or fox or something like that. It's just sat on somebody's body as they attack Sam several times throughout the movie. There is other characters at play here, and the movie definitely feels like a first time feature. It feels as if it's scattershot, it's trying to do too many things at once and never quite succeeding in some of its elements. Some of its shots are very interesting, some of them feel amateur, but that's just somebody learning their craft, and that's, you know, a first time feature, a horror movie, you're willing to allow these things to go. Large community that could be dealing with occultish things that are happening. Although it never comes out now and tells you everything, it gives you enough information to kind of piece this together. I liked some of the set pieces. I would have liked it if I had a little bit more money to try it. It definitely has a direct-to-video look about it. It doesn't look as if the production standards are the best. Some of the lighting's a little bit odd. Some of the music is a little bit forceful and heavy-handed, but it's still interesting. Of course, you do get the ups and downs of the acting, but that is just by the by in these type of things. Sometimes the actors are having a good day. Sometimes it looks as if they're having a terrible day. Some of the sets are reused multiple times for different places, and it's kind of obvious, but you've got to admire the effort, the want to try something on a bigger canvas. You know, most of these first time horror directors tend to tie down one locale, put everybody there and focus their attention on that. This, like I said, has a large canvas, and some of it works, some of it doesn't, but it's still an interesting movie. Dogged for me was something that I admired the effort behind it rather than the execution. It's definitely a director that I will watch out for and hopefully see what a good second feature he comes out with. Definitely a learning curve, and by no means it's not a bad movie. It's one that is definitely worth checking out. Some people just love this thing. For me, it wasn't great, but it was good. It was a solid movie that I can recommend to you. It's coming out on DVD on the 9th of July, and if you're a horror fan, I can say there's a lot worse out there you could pick up than this, and it's good to support indie filmmakers who will go on and do more in this genre, hopefully. I'd love to know your opinion on the movie, so let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.